Hi, I'm Pilatus again. I decided I was going to finish out the rest of these questions, and there's 9 pages, so there should be 9 parts. I apologize if you have no interest in this. Zeus wanted me to answer the questions, but for them, since I never have anything to do, I apologize for wasting your time. We should get started. The first one is Artemis, and they actually sent me their responses, so I will be saying their responses and my responses of how I think they would feel about the questions. So, dear Artemis, are you insulted that the greatest criminal mastermind was named after you? The person speaking about Artemis Fowl, child genius? I don't think I've heard of this Artemis Fowl. Must be a mortal thing. I have no clue. Anyways, Artemis answered as insulted as she may be at the fact that a boy was named after her. In some ways, she might find it sweet. Well, that makes sense. Any time a person is named after a Greek god or goddess, they usually take it as a compliment. Because if the child does something great, they take it as an accomplishment for them. Oh, how many times they made fun of each other because of the children named after them. It's annoying, but it's interesting. This one's kind of rude. This one's for Hephaestus, though I think I can answer this a little bit. If all the gods can change their appearance, why can't you make yourself look handsomer? That's really rude. I mean, he says he's doing it for 2 reasons. One, to make her feel guilty. Slowly, obviously, because 1,000 years and she still doesn't show a tiny bit of guilt. Well, for once in a while she'll feel guilty, but it's weird. Being the goddess of marriage and mothership, she's a horrible mother. And then he also answers he is who he is. Deal with it. I agree with that. Just because other people don't think we're beautiful or handsome doesn't mean we don't. We might love our appearance. So I don't see why we should change if we love our own appearances. This one's a good one, though I think Apollo would be the perfect one to ask because he loves his children all dearly, unlike other of the gods and goddesses. Which of your children is your favorite and why? You better not say you love them all the same, Apollo. I don't see why he can't. I mean, all his children are pretty nice and cool, especially that one Will. Him and Nico are really nice. But Apollo's one of the very few Greek gods and goddesses that shows an interest for all their children and love for all of them. I mean, others steal their accomplishments for themselves and are only proud of them and happy with them when they do something great. Like Aries. But others, they show love for all of them. No matter what the child has done, they still love them as family, because that's what they are. No matter if their mistake, as Hera calls them, they're still family. Mm. This is someone asking for love advice on how to set people up. I'm not answering that one. I'm sorry for lady you want me to answer that, but I refuse. I don't want to answer any of your love advice questions, even with your responses. Ah, a Hades one. Dear Hades, you seem like you hate the underworld a lot. So who do you think got the best job out of all the gods? That's a good question. I personally think out of all the jobs, Poseidon has one of the best. Because, like, the ocean, calm and peaceful at times. And it's one of the mysteries of the world. I mean, the mortals love it. And a lot more people get sick from flying in the sky than they do with ships. And a lot more people visit the ocean than going on ships than being in planes. Anyways, his response is he thinks underworld is annoying and he makes a pun that I will not say. And he says Zeus, he got to take over the sky and become king of the gods, while he left him to be king of the underworld. Some people say the underworld is better than Olympus, which, I mean, it's quieter, which is saying something. The screams of both kingdoms. But SNL is beautiful. Not as beautiful as Olympus, because the demigod Annabeth did a really good job. But Asphodel is still beautiful. And so are Persephone's gardens. The gardens in the underworld are beautiful as well. Then he makes a little note saying don't die, which I don't think he can help that. And technically that's putting one of the other gods out of a job. Oh, I went for Ares. Finally moving on. Have you ever felt the urge to blow up something that's big and or important? And if so, what was it? His response is of course I am. I blew up the Twin Towers. He did that. I'll have to have a little talk with him later. All those people hurt. He got grounded for like forever. It's not his fault. It's not my fault. Your eyes are breakable. In China, he wants to blow up this building. So he blew up all those things, and all those mortals and demigods. I will have a talk with you later, Ares. Oh, and it looks like I have someone to help me. P.S. If you know that about Perseus Jackson, tell him that I'm going to destroy him one day. We all know you can't hurt Perseus. He is one of the strongest of the demigods, and he's beat you before, Ares. And I think he will definitely help me with the little talk leader. The last one was for the 12's father, the Titan that shall not be named. Please don't ask any more questions for him, for you will not get an answer, because he is where he rightfully belongs. Now, I've got to go have a little talk with that god of war. Goodbye.